Okay, so without wasting much of our time, I want to introduce us to what pre-sale is. Entirely, what is pre-sale? What is pre-sale? What is pre-sale? Because a lot of us don't really get the whole idea of pre-sale. A sale held or made before an item is made generally available for purchase. It's as simple as that. So when you say crypto pre-sale, you are talking about what? Crypto sales held before it is generally made available profits. Or you can say a sale made before a token or cryptocurrency, a coin, is made generally available. So the tokens are sold for a select few people. Okay, they can call it private sale, and it's although in the crypto space we just generally know it as pre-sale, whether it's private or public. We have the private sale, we have the public sale for even the pre-sale, even though it has not been made generally available for everyone. But I will quickly tell us the difference. So, having understood what pre-sale is, what crypto or token pre-sale is, now what are the two types? We have was the private sale and the public sale. Now, the private sale is when the developers of the project decides to make the sale in their own website. That is, I own a token called, for example, uh, let's just say, for example, SafeMoon. Okay, and instead of me to put it out in a launchpad. Now what's a launchpad? Another word we have to describe or define, rather explain. So instead of me to put in a launchpad where it be available for everyone who finds it, although in quotes not for everyone but for a few select people that are able to find it. Now I'll decide rather to what put in my own website where those who comes to my website are able to buy. How do I get people to know about my website? By running some ads. They run ad on CoinMarketCap, CoinRanking, PoolCoin, different platforms that allow crypto ads, and then also Twitter, you know, sensitization, Telegram, all those social platform, Reddit, and so on and so forth. So that is how they do it. Now for public um pre-sale, they use something like a launchpad. Okay, use for example, there's a launchpad called GameFi. GameFi, those projects are posted there for people to participate in. And there's another one called CDFI. CDFI. Okay. Am I having low network? CDFI. Okay. This is another um, um, launch pad where uh, developers post their projects for funding. Okay. And GameFi, the same thing. IGO, IDO. What's IGO? Initial game offering. And what's IDO? Initial decentralized offering. Okay. So this is just what it's all about. And those developers, instead of placing their website and putting it there, they put it into those launchpad, which actually brings more trust. Investors will gain more trust in them in the sense that their funds are being held with a third party. If if it's fraud, they would if it's fraud, like the project is a lie, The launchpad will refund the money to the investors because the money has not been given to the dev. But when it's private sale, the dev can decide to close up the platform. Okay, enough about that explanation. I just want to let us know, have an idea of what a pre-sale is. But those launchpads, this GameFi, they are paid for, or rather, even though they are decentralized launchpads, you get to hold their token to be able to access these projects. Okay, even Starter and the rest. So you get to hold some of their token to access the project. CDFI is the same. It's really very expensive on the high side. I don't want to review them. I don't want to review them, but I'll show us the free ones, the Poker Starter as well. You get to hold some amount of token for you to be able to participate in these launch pads. So, but quickly, I want to show us where you can get these projects for free. Where you can get these projects for free. Um, Pixel, Finance. Finance offers you the opportunity to participate in the launchpad. It's really free for everyone. The opportunity to participate in pre-sale. Now with pre-sale, when you participate, you'll be able to make within 50% profit to 200 to 100%, 200%, 300%, which we know as 2x, 3x, 4x, and so on and so forth. Uh-huh. So it's quite very easy for you to make profit like literally every single time with these projects. Okay, it's quite very simple. It's as simple as that. All you need to do is to make sure you don't fall into scam because there's a lot of scam projects here, a lot of honeypots, lots of rock pool, hard rock pools, and so on and so forth. So when you come to this platform, you just click on Launchpad, you drop down and Launchpads, and then you choose Launchpad list. In this Launchpad list, you'll be able to see lots of different projects, okay, that you can select from. When you select any project, you do what? You do your own research on it. Uh-huh. By you can filter the projects, can filter. Always good. If it's KYC, then if the project is KYC, then it's a bit not going to be a scam. Chances are high that it's not a scam, but there are lots of KYC projects that are scam. Then you can also filter by launch time. Say you want it to be by start time. Okay, so you want the ones that are starting almost immediately, the ones that will soon start very soon. Okay, you can see all these projects. So from these projects that are showing here, that are showing you here, with dashboard, there's a lot of projects here every single day. You can just click on to view pool. This one is coming up in 13 days time. So quickly you can read up this short notes to know what the project is all about, and then look at this information about the project. This is a token address which you actually need to add the project to your. If you've watched my previous videos, you know how to make use of this um address. This is the contract address for the token. Okay, you don't send any token to this thing. This one is useless except you are researching on it. Okay, so total supply, you have the amount that is the total supply. You hear that say that okay, 120 million pieces of it is for pre-sale. Now, how many are they using for liquidity? They said that what 68 million pieces. Then pre-sale, at pre-sale, you buy one BNB for what 80,000 unique. Okay, the name of the project is Unique Land. So you buy one BNB will be equal to 80,000. Therefore, 0.1 BNB at this place that they are telling you minimum buy and maximum buy. Therefore, 0.1 BNB, if you don't have up to 1 BNB and you are buying 0.1 BNB, 0.1 BNB becomes what? Becomes 8,000 unique. Then listing rate is 76,500. You can calculate to see how much profit you are making at launch, immediately at launch, even without pumping, which means you can actually make profit by selling immediately at launch. That's what it means. And there's no vesting for, you know, there's no public vesting. They are releasing 100% of the coin you bought at listing. Some projects, there will be vesting. Okay, if there will be vesting for public will be um like not all the tokens you bought at pre-sale that you'll be able to take immediately the coin is launched. Probably after 30 days before you'll be able to take some of the profits. Maybe they will make available only 50% of the profit for you. Ehen. So that's it. The initial market cap, they are expecting an initial market cap of $1 million. These are just the things you look at. Let me quickly explain all this. Unsold tokens, they said they will burn it. Pre-sale start time. This is the day they are starting their pre-sale on the 12th of February 2022 at 6 UTC. Yeah, Central Africa time. So it depends on where you are in the world. You can now convert the time to your own, time zone. Then the pre-sale ends 17th of February. That's like 5 days later. Listing on this platform, listing on Pancake Swap. Okay, it's gonna launch on Pancake Swap. All right, that's where the liquidity will be. That's where you'll be able to take your profits from. Now, liquidity percent that will be locked, which means they won't be able to take any amount of any thing 60% of the liquidity that they gathered will not be able to go out. Okay, like that's like a 60%. Okay, they will have to lock it, and this is good. It's okay, it's not that bad, although some lock up to 80 to 85%. I've seen a project lock 90% liquidity, which is great. So, but they are locking this 60% for 1,000 days, which is nice. Some lock for 365 days, some even lock for um 180 days. That's the least I've seen. Okay, so this is it. This is it. Now, this project has whitelist. Finding this project on time and you are able to research on it and it's something you think you want to participate in, it's good to whitelist on this kind of project early enough. It doesn't stop you. You can add it to your calendar, your personal calendar, that you are okay, projects you are expected to participate in. Whitelist. You can whitelist it. You can put your go and do the task and then send them your BNB wallet address and then wait for it to get whitelisted before the pre-sale, and so you'll be able to participate. Some of them are some of them are whitelisted. Uh, some of them whitelists are allowed maybe about 1 hour later or 24 hours after the pre-sale is live, and then later on 48 hours later or 24 hours later they will not allow everybody to that finds the project to participate, whether you are whitelisted or not. Now their target is quite high. That's why the market expected market cap is up to $1 million. Soft cap is 750 BNB, hard cap is 1,500 BNB. Now you can see way less. I've seen projects that their hard cap is 750 BNB, quick flips. Sometimes they just pump very fast and then go. Okay, and sometimes you're not able to participate. Now, how to do your own research. Have a look at this dial area and see things, see the tokenomics and everything. You should go and research or read about tokenomics. Okay, haven't seen all these things. You can go to the website. This is symbol for website, and then you check out how the website looks like. Okay, you check out how the website look like, and yeah, one of the things I check out is actually to see what's the website they put on. Okay, so you can look at their introduction, the community, the roadmap, the white paper, about why us, the team, partners, all these things. You just check them out. You check them out, and if they are appealing to you and if they are okay, you can decide to participate. It's actually what you take your time to do. I think I'll release another video on how to die or how to do your own research. Even though I've talked about it most times, I think I'll release a more detailed video on that. Okay, so if you really want me to release a more detailed video on that, you can actually say it in the comment section. Okay, so that's it. Um, yeah, you can come to Twitter icon, go to the Twitter and check out the page. The things you look at for a Twitter is where the Twitter account was created, how many followers, are the followers real or they are just you know, people that were bought over, stuff like that, fake followers. And how to check it is by clicking on the most active members or most active followers of that project, and then see how many followers they have and when they created their accounts. If their accounts are less than a month or if their accounts are even less than 3 months, like you check up to 10 of them and the accounts are less than 3 months, is a red flag. So the most active ones, I mean, okay, at least their account should be up to 6 months and above. Okay, and within checking 10 active members, you should at least see six that their accounts are older than 3 months. Okay, but if their accounts are, you know, relatively new, then it's a red flag. It's a really red flag. Then the Telegram, I click on this to check out the Telegram. These are really the tools that are kind of necessary for this for pre-sale. Okay, checking token sniffer and reading the smart contract sometimes may not really be that much helpful because this is a pre-sale for crying out loud. Okay, so you can just click on the Telegram. Are they bots? How you know that these things are bots? It's when you see chats being repeated and you see a lot of I call them deaths. Like okay, you see lots of stickers everywhere and not really seeing reasonable chats like people asking questions and stuff like that. So when you join the Telegram, there's what we call AMA, where the developers get to have a meeting or yeah, a meeting. I call it say a meeting, yeah, with the investors. Okay, they get to review their project to investors, what they are thinking or what they want to do and stuff like that, giving investors more confidence in their projects. So this is it. Yeah, some projects may not have lots of followers. They may only have 500 followers, but they will still do well. That's one thing I've noticed. So it's not about having lots of followers. Are the followers active? And what are your marketing plans? Okay, if they have less people in the Telegram, ensure to see that okay, they have marketing plans. Yeah. So then they are doing their marketing during the pre-sale. And which is even way much better because when a marketing is being done during pre-sale, which means new investors are coming in for that project, and the project will once launched, most of the investors that are coming in may not be able to buy at pre-sale, but they will now buy at launch. And when they are buying at launch, the project is gaining momentum. And that's how we get something like 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x of investment. Okay, even people that buy at launch, at launch still make good profit from good projects that really decide to come to stay. Okay, so yeah, this is relatively how you do the research. If you want to use another platform, you can go for DXL, DXL, DXL.finance. Okay, we have DXL.app, sorry, DXL.app. This platform, this app is almost like this. In fact, it's exactly like this one. There's no much difference. It's free You can easily come here, you know, click on DX launch drop down, just like the other one, then the dashboard, and then you filter as well, just like the other one. And once the project list, you can filter, and then just the same thing. There's no difference. You still see the Telegram icon, be able to, as long as you know how to use this. As long as you know how to use this platform, then you know how to use this platform. Relatively the same. I don't want to, spend much time in this video. And now for you to, know better about these projects, how they work and stuff like that, you can join my WhatsApp group. I'll put a link in the description. The link will be in the description. You can join. We have projects, we vet projects by ourselves. We do up to 3 projects in a week. This is because there's a lot of projects we would have done, but we actually take time to vet these projects so we make our members profits. Okay, so you can join and you start making profit. Instead of waiting for 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, you can be targeting 50% profit every single time. And I think that's okay. And uh, if you are releasing tokens to you every 3 times every week or even up to 5 times every week, then you should be making good amount of profits. Making 150% profit in a week or 200% profit in a week is great, is okay. So targeting low is kind of better than losing your money. Okay. So because this project, some of them do 2x, and when you're expecting 10x, it can just go down, and then you start seeing you're already in loss. Kind of. If you are not the type that want to invest money and hold it for a very long time, yeah. But if you just want quick profits, quick profits, you can target 50% and make your quick profits. If you are doing that every day, there's a lot of projects, there are thousands of projects. If you are doing that every day, you'll be making money every day. So but to join to join my WhatsApp, okay, I will introduce you once you come, but there's a fee attached to it because we are doing the work. So but it's a very little fee. For now, the fee is at 20 USDT. Okay, for now. And also just for you to register. And also every single month you calculate how much profit you've made, and then there's a percentage you drop for the guys that are doing the work. Okay, a percentage of profit you make that you drop for the guys that are doing the work. You can actually start the entire journey with only 0.1 BNB, and you can start with 0.2 BNB. So it depends on you. Um, doesn't require lots of capital to start. So yeah, from experience, it doesn't really require lots of capital. You can start, and even though you start with 0.1 BNB, and with the projects we are releasing, at least most of the projects have done up to 50%. So with the projects we are releasing, you probably be making 50% every single time. And if you want to be on the safer side and be taking your profit quickly and ensure that okay you're always on profit, you can actually reduce your target to 20%, and you easily grow 1 BNB within a week to talk to 0.2 BNB. And that's this. I'm just talking to small investors, people that want to join and test out what we have to offer. You understand? Then when you're okay with the entire investment process, you can now start investing big. You can now start investing big up to 0.2 BNB and so on and so forth. So that's it, and you make more profits. And I guarantee you that if you target smaller profits, you always make profits from experience. So that's it. You can join, click the link in the description, join the group. Once you join the group, then you can, inbox the admin. I am the admin. Join the group, you can inbox the admin. Do not call my line, inbox me. Okay? So um there's nothing much to say. There's nothing much to say. If you like this video and it's an eye opener to you, click like, like it, just like it. I'll be releasing more videos to explain pre-sale, not just pre-sale, but other opportunities like um, staking, lending, and so on and so forth. How you can use Aave or Compound and make up to 30% or more profit.